you lovely individuals. Welcome back to the ABL Reselling channel. Now this past weekend I didn't get out to the boot sales for a couple of reasons, but mainly because it was absolutely hammering it down and it wouldn't have been worth it. I think there were a couple on that braved it. And also locally, relatively speaking, I've got a couple of indoor boot sales as well at multi-storey car parks. I taught myself how to go in. That's the short and long of it. It's not left me short of stock because I have got a little bit of a pile I'm still working through, but you can't stop the sourcing train. So that's what today's video is going to be all about. We're going to get out and do a charity shop run. Just going to go around local areas, hit some of my usual haunts and see what we can find. And I'm going to take you guys along with me. So let's rock and roll, see what we can find.
She'll come in tomorrow and Thursday and Friday after all elections again.
Yeah. You've still got a bit of a pile here though, to be fair.
Oh yeah. No one's been putting nothing out since Carol flag.
Right, I got you. I'll take it the remotes will be with these if you've got them. Is that right?
Yeah. They should have been with me if you've got them.
Yeah, you'd have thought, wouldn't you?
Pardon?
You'd have thought, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Some of them send them in though without the remotes.
Yeah.
That's what does my head in.
I haven't seen you for a bit, Sue.
I've not been too good.
Have you not?
Some nice spots are in there, like it's raining.
Oh yeah, stick them on pile. Lovely, thank you.
There's a mixture of all. I don't know whether they're still there or not. There was Timberland boots and something else. Whether one of the managers come and swap them, I don't know.
We'll have a look. Was that?
Men's good jacket.
All right, yeah. Yeah, I was saying that yesterday because I had like an Adidas hoodie on. Yeah. I said I bought this in the shop and it was like 55, 60 quid, something like that. And I've got an even nicer one than that cost me £2 from a charity shop.
That's it. I go charity shop before I go anywhere.
Yeah.
Honestly. Get some decent stuff.
Oh yeah,
I got these
yeah.
from the charity shop the other week.
Nice.
In Liverpool.
Yeah.
Try and guess how much?
£5.
£2.50.
Bloody hell, that's good. You got a good deal there. They're Nike Air Max or something, aren't they?
£2.50. She went getting them. I'll have them, girl. She looked and I went, I'll have them for £2.50.
That'll do for me.
You didn't want them boots, did you?
What are they? What brand?
I haven't got a bloody clue, mate.
I'll put them back if I'm not having them.
Yeah, just throw them in the box if you don't want them.
I can't bloody read it. Do you know what? My eyesight's getting worse.
Pardon?
My eyesight's getting worse. Russell and Bromley. Love those. Well spotted that, Sue. Nice boots, them.
Pardon?
Nice boots, them.
They are, aren't they?
You do one item at a time, I'll do that for £3.
Yep, sound. Waistcoat. We've got 2 winter coats.
Yeah, I'll do them for £8 for 2.
Yep, built in. Hoodie.
Hoodie for 2.
Pair of boots, Elton John boots.
You're going to wear them, aren't you? Do them for £3.
Saying now. Trainers, 1, 2, 3.
3 pairs of trains.
Four pair of trainers.
I'll do them for £10.
Yep. And 1, 2, 3 pairs of 4.
Let's try and do Windsor shoes now.
Yeah. 5 pairs of shoes and a pair of flip flops.
I'll do them for a tenner because it's Samuel Windsors, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll do the other ones. I'll do them for 4. What do you say, another pair of shoes?
Yeah, those.
Yeah, scarf.
Scarf.
For £1. What we got there? I'll do that for £3.
Yep, no worries.
We've got another domino. If it's not been bought. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 22, 32, 35, 57, 45, 40 each.
Yeah, 50.
Got you 50?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, works
50
for me.
rounded up, yeah.
Yeah,
I've got a couple of IKEA bags, I'll stick them in there.
yeah, sure. I'll answer you that now then.
First stop, 2 bags. What on earth were they before? Is it bookends, maybe? Don't seem very stable for bookends. Daniel Hector, Result, H&M, Trespass, Thin Wind Cheater, Regatta, thin again for this time of year. And come in here, as well as the arrangement I've got going out the back, which is always handy. Very nice of them to entertain me. I always have a look around the shop as well. It's a well-picked town centre charity shop, but stuff does get missed. And again, it's about timing as well. It might have just been put out. Shirts, shirts, shirts. Looking for England football shirts or higher end shirts. Any band t-shirts, tour t-shirts sell well. That's nice. Papaya. If that's leather, that might be worth a shout. I don't think it is. Polyethylene, I think that says. It's poly something or other, certainly not leather. Marks and Spencer, that's not going to be real. Not going to be a real fur, that. It's going to be faux fur. Don't know why I'm using this accent. Fat face bomber jacket, that may be worth a look. Size 16, that's zip like. Zips in good order. There is no price label on it. I don't know if you guys are the same. If you find something in a charity shop that's got no price label on it, you immediately think that they think that you've taken it off. Maybe you just have an attack of paranoia. Fat Face is a good brand, and this, here we are. What are we looking at for that? £4.50 for a Fat Face bomber jacket. That's got to be worth a shout, that. Lovely jubbly. This is why we go around the shop as well. £10, what's that? Michael Kors jacket. Really, really heavily faked brand. That's pretty cool looking. £4. Is that by Reefer? Never heard. What material is it? This would be the question. And we asks the questions. Outside shell 100% polyester. I don't know. No, pass. Now here we go. Top shop. This kind, a leopard print faux fur coat, even though it's Topshop, which is a lesser brand, worth checking out. £25, unbranded. £70 for a vintage. Obviously that one's not vintage. It's gonna be worth £5.50. That's for sure, for sure, for sure. Got some shoes here as well. I missed. What's we got? Some Adidas. What are they? Probably expensive. £30. That's a hard pass.
Tell you what I'm worth. I know they seem like they're highly priced. They're Olympic weightlifting shoes.
All right, okay.
And they go for about £150 a piece.
Got you.
I mean, they're very specialist niche,
Yeah.
sort of thing. But I think we put £30 on that, which is an absolute steal.
Yeah.
If you get them on eBay or something like that,
Yeah, I'll have a look at them.
Minimum of 50, 60 quid for
Do you know what? I'm more than happy to be proved wrong, because obviously you just see a pair of trainers, didn't you?
Yeah,
Sometimes?
oh, yeah, definitely. Well, how would you know? I only know because I used to compete in lifting.
Oh, right,
You
yeah.
see that they've got, that's called a tarsal strap,
Yeah.
which holds the bones of your feet together.
Got you.
And when you're sort of pulling the
Yeah,
weight,
yeah,
and
yeah.
they've got to have a solid heel so you can push
Yeah.
through your heel. So they're an Olympic weightlifting
obviously-
shoes, and they're in gleaming nick.
Very flat.
And you should, you know, if you have a look on eBay, I mean, we put 30 on them, which is nothing, just because I know the value of them.
Yeah.
But they should easily be 50, 60 quid worth.
Yeah, happy days.
You might even get more.
I appreciate the heads up. Let's see if there's any proof in the pudding. Adidas Power Lift. I'm going to take a punt on those.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, I've never seen them before in my life.
As you can see, they're very, very niche.
Yeah. There you go. Don't be too humble to admit you're wrong, and I definitely was in that case. Well, appreciate that knowledge. Good to see you again. Here we go. All the best. awesome score from the first charity shop, but we're not going to knock it on the head there. Keep this ball rolling. Total spending in that shop was 90 quid. There's just a lot of profit. I mean, that pair of trainers that Adidas, that I just completely called it wrong and made absolutely the wrong assumption on them. They potentially could pay for everything I just picked up. Let's crack on now. I haven't really got a plan. I'm just going to head that way and see where we end up next. What have we spotted here? Oh, these are mucky, but what are they? Stuff like this, don't mind cleaning them up a bit. Oh, they're not mucky, it's the pattern. How interesting. That'll do for me. I'm not going to spoil all their bags because that just wouldn't be cricket. Feels nice. Winsmore's a good brand. I have had those in the past, but it hung around for quite a while. Fender single stitch. Cool. 34 quid. Gotta be worth a shot, that, isn't it? Only one comp. Vintage 90s Fender guitars t-shirt, single stitch, screen stars. This is on Diffused, is the brand, I think. I'll give that a go. This is a lot of toys. You can spend a long time in here rooting and come up with absolutely nothing. Far too picky though. Far too picky. I don't think there's much in here going to be in my kind of margin requirements. There's going to be people shouting at this video right now saying, "It's right in front of you." Nothing for me. Stop number 2, £118 spent, 3 bags. Lots and lots and lots of meat on the bones here. We're going to leave hospice shop number 3. Can I leave these with you while I'm looking, please?
Yeah, of course you
can. Thank you very much. Do you say, have you started taking cards now?
Yes. Oh, about 3 months
Oh,
now.
brilliant. It's been a while since I've been.
So you can spend what you like.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Champagne for everyone. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That'll be a yes from me.
Right, so what do you can tell me?
Yeah, we've got two prices on this. There's a £2.50 and a £5. I'm happy to go with the £5. I'm happy to go with the £5.
Oh, we'll take £3 then.
All right, there you go. And on the Walker, there's 20 quid.
20.
Yeah, and whatever I owe you for the jackets.
That's £1. 35.
No problem. If I could trouble you for a receipt. Smashing, thank you.
Now that's our best sale today.
Is it?
Thank you.
Oh, no, you're welcome.
Do you want a bag for your coats?
Please, if you don't mind, yeah. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Shop number 3. Couple of jackets. A nice vintage Christmas nativity set. And the pick of the bunch, this bad boy. This is a Uniscan Walker. That was a great result. 3rd shop done now, and it is 10 to 3. Where to next? That's the question. I'm halfway between Chorley and Wigan. I think I'll just hit one more shop and then head home. Let's see where we end up. Shop number 4. We are in Standish, just outside Wigan. Don't always do all right out of this one, but you're going to be in it.
No, when you pick it up, no, I won't stand in it. You want me to try and wrap it?
McGregor graphite gloves, 30 quid. I checked those just recently. Looks like we might strike out on this one. Really well with shorts earlier in the year. Obviously, wrong time of year. And I'm not up for picking up stuff for next year just yet. Trousers, only going to be picking up stuff if it's really strong brand. Still raw jeans. pretty tidy. I'm sure I've seen another pair here as well. Yeah. Very fine, no. 350.
You ready to go? So yeah.
Aye, ready when you are.
10.50. You paying on card?
Yeah. That's great, that. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Oh lordy, that's a good result. Now typically, this is the bit of the video where people start watching, the roundup bit. So we gonna do this fast and dirty. Let's get straight into it. Let's get into this. First up, this is a Uniscan Walker. 3 wheels, brakes, and seat. The ones with the seats typically sell for more money. £20 paid, listing value £150. There are some comps higher than that. There's some lower as well, but there are some comps higher than that. But I'm going to stick a listing value of £150 on it as a starter for 10. Getting a couple of big hitters out of the way first. Paid up for these. £30. This is where I got schooled by the staff in the charity shop because these I saw 30 quid. I saw Adidas trainers. I thought, nah. In fact, I even think I said it's a hard no. These are powerlifting shoes, and if you check the comps on these, some of them go for well over £100. I'm going to play it safe though and stick a listing value on those of 60 quid. They are in really good condition, just need a bit of a wipe down. Next, 100% cashmere scarf. Cashmere, always a good seller. Brand new, in its bag. Need to double check the manufacturer on that. Because it's cashmere and because of the time of year, I'm going to stick a listing value of 20 quid on that. Pair of dirty Skechers. The slip-on ones sell really well actually. People use these as slippers really. Listing value on those after a bit of a clean up, 18 quid. Pair of women's waterproof mountain warehouse hiking trainers. In fantastic nick. In fact, they don't even look like they've been worn. Maybe worn once. Listing value on those £22. Samuel Windsor Oxford shoes. Sold 2 pairs of these just recently at £26. So that's the listing value I'm going to put on those. Brand on these is Barker. Bit all over the place comp wise. Barker, good solid brand address shoes though. Listing value on those 20 quid. Style of these shoes is Mary Jane. These are Clarks. Again, very good nick. Looks like they've not been worn very much. Listing value on those £18. This style of Adidas trainer sells really well. These are Adidas Dragon, Adidas Originals Dragon. Listing value on those, I'm going to stick my neck out. In fact, no, I won't stick my neck out because I've just noticed a chuggy bone on the toe. I was going to say £40, but because of that, I'm going to put a listing value of a tenner on them and get them out the door. Standard pickup, really nice pair of Nike Air Max. Going to put a listing value of 35 on those. I know it's the wrong time of year for this kind of stuff, but these are Skechers flip-flops. I just got a feeling on them. I'm not quite sure if that's a pattern or they're just grubby. Somebody will buy those and they'll pay a tenner for those. A really nice set of 99 dominoes, a full set. If you remember me saying after picking these up before in the past, I'll pick up wooden ones, Bakelite ones. The double sixes don't sell as well as the double nines. No idea why, not into them. But these ones, you'll remember me mentioning, these are extremely good quality and they've got the brass stud in the middle. So this is a deluxe set. This will quite comfortably sell for £22. One bag down. Fofo women's coat from Topshop. I picked this up because it's leopard print. Was that cheetah? You say that cheetah or leopard? Probably more cheetah than leopard. Who knows? It's a big get. I'm going to stick a listing value of £30 on that. And because I'm going fast and dirty with these valuations, I'm going to probably revise that upwards because it's a really nice coat actually. It feels lovely. Puffer coat now. This is by Fat Face. Fat Face, well recognised, well loved brand. Again, listing value on that, £35. From the last charity shop, pay £3.50 each for these G-Star Raw. And I've just noticed 70p. Oh no, any advances on 70p? It's an old £1 coin. £1.70 has fallen out of the pocket as well.
We're in the money. We're in the money.
That's a bit of a Brucey bonus. Going off track, £3.50 each for these G-Star Raw jeans from the last charity shop, and they're going to be 25 quid each. Next in. Again, same style as the ones before, Mary Jane. Clark's collection, these, brand spanking new, in the box, 30 quid I'm going to put on those. And these Clark's, these most certainly are. These have been worn, probably more wedding shoes. I think I'll use wedding as a keyword in the listing on these. Listing value on those, let's say £20. These were surprising. The lovely Sue from the first charity shop I went into pointed these out, and I thought they looked really, really garish. Looked a little bit closer, and they are actually Russell and Bromley boots, which sell for really good money. Sold a pair just recently, more of a cowboy boot style. Russell and Bromley, brand to watch out for. Last pair I sold went for £35, so I'm going to stick the same value on those. The dust bag is nothing to do with the boots, incidentally. Bog standard pickup, but it's really, really super soft, this Nike hoodie. Nothing special about it. Embroidered logo. Listing value on that, 15 quid. Now this was new to me. Country wear sells really well. This is a Hyde Park. It's quite a heavy set gilet. Some people call them waistcoats, gilets, whatever your preference is. Size 3XL, leather and fabric lined. It's pretty chunky feel to this as well. Again, copious amounts of comps on these, ranging from £15 to 80 odd pound. Usually what I'll do is aim towards a high end of comps anyway, but because this feels a lot more substantial than a lot of the comps down the bottom end of that, I'm going to stick it up the high end. I'm going to stick it on at 70 quid and see where I end up. A couple of nice winter coats, regatta outdoors, nice and chunky. Best time of year to be selling stuff like this. Listed value on that 25. And the other one, Trespass, size XXL, immaculate condition. Again, 25 quid on that. Now, I've never heard of Joe trainers before, and I found two pairs at the first Shevington charity shop that I went into. One box, one not. I'll be watching out for these in future because the listing value on these Joe trainers is £50 each. Moving swiftly on, Eddie Bauer boat shoes. Not very much in the way of comps on these, and I think there may have been one, but they look in really good condition, and the style sells well as well. Boat shoes sell really, really well. I'm going to hedge my bets on these though and just put a listing value of £15 on them. Nike Tempo, size 7, £13 on those. The ones that I thought were dirty, but it's just a pattern. These are Adidas Ace 16.3 FG. FG standing for firm ground. Molded studs. Good adult size. Not staggering value on these though. Listing value £20. This is a Miami Dolphins top. I need to check this is genuine. I might keep this for myself just as a slobbing about shirt. If it is genuine, anything up to 80 quid. If it's not, I won't even bother listing it, and like I say, I'll keep it for myself. For the video though, I'll err on the side of caution and put a listing value, assuming it's genuine, of 60 quid on it. Next. This time I've been selling so many hiking and ski pants lately. These are inclement weather hiking pants from Mountain Warehouse. Listing value on those £15. Nike golf top, consistent sellers for me. It's good condition. Listing value on that again £15. Another great score. These are Adidas Predator X TRX high-end football boots. I knew they were a bit special going off the style of them. I'd pick them up because Predators always sell well, but even then I'm surprised about the comps on them. There's quite a few comps around the £80 mark on these, but I'm going to play it safe and put a listing value of £70 on those. The reason I'm doing that is because the ones that are listed appear to be in slightly better condition. There is a tiny bit of separation on the toe, a bit of scuffing. I'll re-look at that when I come to listing them anyway and maybe up it a bit. This really nice. I'll not get it out again. It appears complete, and though it's been packed away nicely. Really nice Christmas nativity set. I didn't check it's all there, but even if it isn't, there's still going to be value in it. It's vintage, it's musical, it's Christmassy. I've sold vintage Christmas decorations all the way through the year for really strong money, but at this time of year, that will sell well. Now, I'm going to put a listing value on this of £40. It's difficult to find comps specifically for this type of item, but the reason I've landed on that valuation is because of my experience through the year of selling this type of stuff. Really nice jacket this. This is a cashmere wool blend jacket, long jacket. Brand is Carl Jackson. Paid £4.50 for it. Listing value I'm going to put on that is £45. More standard pickup now. Nike Air hoodie. Going to put a listing value of £10 on that. Now this was a really surprising find. Single stitch Fender t-shirt. There's only one comp and it went for £35. But with stuff like this, doesn't take up a lot of room. I'm going to aim high and just sit on it for a while. Chances are that it's going to take a while to sell, but Fender is the brand as well. So I'm going to put a listing value of £30 on this t-shirt. Another standard pair of Clarks shoes. They look brand spanking new. Clarks Unstructured. Listing value I'm going to put on those, £25. Now I paid up a little bit for these because they're a size 3 Timberland. The reason I said yeah okay then is because I did really well on the valuation of the rest of the stuff I picked up from that shop. So sometimes it's all about give and take. Anyway, even though I paid up, there's still plenty of margin in. Listing value on those, £25. Another nice winter coat from Mountain Warehouse. Not quite as good condition as the other ones. This is a woman's coat. Listing value on that, I'm going to put £25 again. Carry more waterproof walking shoes in spangdaglidocious condition as well. Listing value £20. I spotted these on the way out and what a find as well. Nike VaporMax Flyknit. Size on them is a size 8. Stunning trainers. Listing value on those £80. Now this shirt, it's one of those feeling shirts. The brand is Pure. If you try evidence out the brand Pure, it brings up all sorts. So I need to find out other keywords to use on this, but it feels spectacular quality. I'm going to put a listing value of £15 on that. Another really nice condition hiking coat. This is Land's End. Paid £6 for this. I'm going to put a listing value of £40 on that one. Superdry. I tend to shy away from Superdry because the biggest problem, and the ladies in the shop agreed with me, is this sizing. Superdry sizing is a nightmare. The size for Japanese people, it's a Japanese brand, obviously, but everybody has to go up at least one size with Superdry. Listing value I'm going to put on that, £25. This Ted Baker blazer was very much a gamble. Paid £8 for this. It feels lovely quality. I've no doubt it's genuine. It's a Ted size 2. Why Ted has to have different sizes from the rest of the world, I'll never know. There's some really strong comps on this jacket as well at around about the £50 mark. I'm going to hedge my bets on this for a faster sell through. Put a listing value on it of £40. Last bag and 2 coats. This is a regatta coat, men's 3XL. Listing value on that again £25. And finally a trespass coat. I was a bit in two minds about this because it's a bit ugly, but this is more of a specialist jacket from Trespass. It's more of a higher end hiking jacket, so I'm going to put a listing value on that of £45. Oh, I've been kneeling down too long. I'm getting too old for this. That was a great result. I hope you've enjoyed that trip round the charity shops with me. If there is anything I missed, please feel free to mention it in the comments below. Incidentally, today's total spend was £258.50. It's fair to say that 2 of those charity shops I did spectacularly well from. I've got very, very good relationships with them that I've developed over a number of years. It's not come from any sort of like nepotism or anything like that. It's just been organic because I've got chatting to people. And I urge everybody all the time to do exactly the same thing. Get talking to people, get telling people you're a reseller and what that means, and opportunities all arise. But especially in charity shops, get talking to the manager ideally, or just the staff. If you're a generally pleasant person, then people will respond in kind. Thanks very much indeed for watching today's video. I know it's been a bit different from the boot sale videos that you used to and that are very, very popular on the channel. I've been Dave Keeffe. You've been amazing. See you in the next video.
To change your